This morning, the first ever bilingual exhibit at Milwaukee's Harley-Davidson Museum is now open. It is called My Boppy Has a Motorcycle. One of the museum's curators, David Kreidler, joins us live this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for waking up early and being here with us. So, David, this exhibit is based on a children's book, and it seems like you have it there in your hands.
I do. I have the Spanish version copy. This is actually how we discovered the topic. We have a small children's section here at the museum and bought a new children's book and ran across Isabel Quintero's My Poppy Has a Motorcycle, and all the themes in it were themes that we talk about here at the museum. We talk about community, we talk about families coming together to ride, and we talk about people riding. But it was done in a different way. It was done through a child's eyes. So it was exciting to get to work on this project with Isabel.
Yeah, absolutely. And this follows the story of an immigrant family, right? Just kind of taking this joy ride along the community. When you curated this exhibit, what was one of your top priorities?
One of our top priorities was to stay kind of true to Isabel's vision for her book. We only really ended up covering one layer of what is really a multi-layered book. We talked about the family bonds, the bonds between mom and dad and their kids.
Absolutely. So when people go and actually experience this exhibit, go in and maybe learn a little bit from it, what do you hope people take away?
Well, I think that bond between parents and their children are really important. One of the things that I learned about this was, I think as a parent myself, I often learn things about my children and the things that we do together, but at the same time, those children are learning about us. Our kids are learning about us at the same time. So that was one of the things that I took away from this exhibit, and I hope other people do, is that whenever we spend time with our children, whether it's riding on the back of a motorcycle or doing whatever with them, that's important, and that really resonates down through their lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I have to ask about the bilingual aspect of the exhibit. This is the first ever exhibit of its kind. Why incorporate a bilingual exhibit right now?
Mostly because that's where Isabel took us. Isabel is first-generation Mexican American, and she writes her works in both English and in Spanish. And we really felt it important to honor that, honor what she did with her work by doing the same with ours. And so we made it bilingual. It was an exciting project. It was an exciting thing to do. We'd never done it before, and I hope that we push forward and do more in the future.
All right. Well, thank you so much for bringing us these images. Okay, last question. What's your favorite part of the exhibit, if you can name one? The exhibit is told through the children's eyes, the kids' eyes who do this. We interviewed 4 families in California, and the kids are the ones who are telling stories and what it means to ride on the back of a motorcycle with their parents. And that's my favorite part of the exhibit. It's told through their words and their stories. Yeah, definitely their world. All right, David. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Again, the exhibit, My Boppy Has a Motorcycle, is open right now. Tickets are $22 for adults, $8 for kids under 17. The Harley-Davidson Museum is located near 6th and Canal in Milwaukee's Walker's Point neighborhood.